Good morning, doctor.
Good morning. Good to be with you.
Same here, sir. Thank you very much, sir. You look so good.
Maybe
you will borrow me this your kaftan because it will sit pretty on a lady also. You're welcome, sir. All right, sir. When we talk about purpose-driven leader, we will make mention of vision. We'll talk about the mission. We'll talk about the values, and of course, the act of decision making in all of these things, and the influence and impact of you being a leader. So in my own understanding, I know what leadership is all about, all thanks to you, like I rightly said. Now, who do we address as a purpose-driven leader?
A purpose-driven leader is a leader who has a goal to accomplish. He has a vision. As a matter of fact, he's on a mission. So that he's not going alone. He has people who follow him through the influence of his leadership. And that's why we like to say that nothing happens without leadership. Nothing changes without leadership. Nothing develops without leadership. And nothing improves without leadership. Nothing is corrected without leadership. Everything rise and fall on leadership. A purpose-driven leader has an assignment to accomplish, and he knows that he cannot accomplish the assignment alone. Therefore, he draw people around to synergize with him to accomplish that vision or that assignment. And on this note, I would like to define purpose as the original intent for the creation of something, or the why of existence. Why am I here? Why am I doing what I'm doing? If you are able to answer the question why, you have answered the question of purpose. So now, you can't talk about purpose without talking about the features and qualities of purpose, which is number one, is vision. Vision is the mental image of a preferable future. Now, vision is a preview of purpose. Each time you are seeing a vision, either through dream or you are fantasizing, what you are doing is that you are seeing the coming reality of your purpose. You are picturing how the future will look like. That's why I said that vision is the unveiling or unleashing of master plan. So now, from your vision, passion will be released. Because you won't see a man of vision in life without passion. Passion is what drives you. Passion
As a person.
As a person. As a matter of fact, passion is a pointer to your gift. It is what you do 24/7, either you are paid for it or not. It is part of you. And you won't see someone with passion without having a discipline. Discipline is a self-imposed standard for the sake of higher goal. Because you want to fulfill your vision in life, you want to accomplish your purpose, you must be disciplined. And this is where I put discipline. Discipline is living a narrow life. You don't live anyhow. There are things you don't wash. There are places you don't go. There are things you don't do. A man of vision or a purpose-driven leader live a very narrow lifestyle. It's not jack of all trade and master of none. It's a jack of one trade.
And master of one.
Master of one. They know him. Talk about Lionel Messi now. You talk about football.
Yes.
Talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. You talk about football. Talk about Anthony Joshua. You talk about boxing. Talk about Alexander Usyk. You talk about boxing. So they are known for one thing. What is one thing that you are known for? I've never seen one man that became a professor in 20 courses or 20 subjects. It is not possible. Because your life will be too dissipated among many other things. And the wisest king that ever lived says that where there is no vision, people cast off restraint. Now, what the man is saying is that a man without vision live anyhow. they live, it's just like a erosion without drainage. It will spill all around. Spill all around. It can overrun houses and destroy many things. That is how a man or a woman without a vision lives like. So when I've said that, it imposes discipline on you. Discipline is not punishment. There's difference between punishment and discipline. Each time you go into boxing arena to watch a boxer punches themselves, power punch, body shot, all you are looking is their discipline. Because a champion is not made on the ring. They are only recognized on the ring. So each time you see them eating the sandbag, two punch, 3 punch, you are looking at their discipline. There's so much self-imposed on them, a discipline, for the sake of the goal before them, so that they can fully prepare. If you see any man who has not been disciplined, in any athleticism or area of expertise, or either, let me just say, someone just enter into the ring and said he's a wrestler, but he has not been disciplined. By the time they carry you and knock you down on the canvas, you will break to spare parts. If you a pilot who has not been properly disciplined is on a suicide mission. So it is discipline that will help you to refine the gift that is inside of you. So from that discipline, character will emerge, because when you are properly refined, it plays some character on you, which we call last week Shizel. Shizel is aftermath of
you trying to shaping your character.
Shaping your character
to better suit who people see.
Because I have said this, that talent is never enough. I have seen people who are catalog of gifts and talent, but they are not reaching the apex because they lack character. You need character to sustain the talent. Talent is never enough. I've seen some professional footballers who live anyhow. Go and check them. They don't. Many of them, they die early. Many of them, they retire early. None of them has ever been given Ballon d'Or. You will see they are catalog of talents. Some people, I'm just saying this just to clarify a point. Some people will ask, why is it that of all the dribble that Okocha dribble them in Europe,
there's no Ballon d'Or?
No Ballon d'Or. Some people say, it's just someone that loves dribbling. That is how some people are. When you don't have character, you are going on suicide mission. And from your character, you will know that you are well valued. Value will have principles that put you together so that you'll be able to achieve and accomplish what you are here to do. If you see that in many leadership terrain, what brought destruction is because leaders are deficient of required character. And that's what we are seeing today, that the resources that is meant for a whole masses, someone will loot it. Lack of character, corruption, here and there. And that is why we are stuck where we are. And there is no hope that there's going to be change, because any change that does not emerge from the inside is not a lasting change. I have come. One of my mentors once said, he said, Africa has experienced powerful miracle. Talks about great revival. But Africa need a mental deliverance. Mental transformation.
And mental revival.
Mental revival, yes. They need to be delivered from themselves. And that's why we are stuck where we are, because people's inability to lead will create and perpetuate a poor human condition. That's what we are seeing now. Just imagine a nation, number 6 oil producing nation in the world, still tagged as a capital city of poverty.
Poverty, yeah. I was shocked when I saw that.
How do you explain that? This is because our leaders, or let me call them rulers, inability to lead has created and perpetuate poor human condition. And that's where we are today. The failure of leadership, to allow the emergence and development of the quality leadership in people has also created vacuum in us. You just see followership, follow. And the greatest obligation in leadership is to reproduce a leader after yourself.
Yes, somebody who will represent you when you're not there.
But unfortunately, this one are just creating and perpetuating sycophants. They just pay them peanut, just go on social media, be talk anyone that insult us, give them back to back. You know?
That's so pathetic. I think I have to come in where you said character.
Yes.
Let's look at the ethical compass now, and this brings me to that big question that what a leader's purpose. Okay, let me put it this way: when your purpose as a leader, conflicts with organizational survival, which one should prevail?
That one is a very simple question. In business management, organizational goal is superior to individual ambition. Whatever you are bringing to the organization, because you must think in a larger frame, not individual.
Because we have people that will say that I want this, I want to have this reflect on the policy, I want that, but you are not thinking about what will better help
it is time
the organization.
It is time to break out. If the vision or the ambition, so-called, you have clashes with an organizational policy and goal, and you don't see yourself submitting it under the organization, it is time to break out. Because there cannot be two masters in a boat. That is why the organizational goal is superior to individual ambition. I know in some terrain, when you go against the organizational policy and you have been corrected over time, you refuse to adhere to the correction, it is time to fire you. So it is better you go and start on your own. And yes, this is what I tell people. Don't leave your vision or purpose to seek money.
To seek money.
You may come back and not find it again. The passion may have died. It is lack of confidence, lack of faith in yourself that make people that doesn't carry what you have to employ you and pay you. And anyone who give you job, who decided your salary, can fire you, can determine your time, or hire you.
Yeah. And that's where we will be talking about beyond the financial incentive. Yes. Now, okay, how then do you inspire or sustain your purpose among your team? That I have a purpose, I have something that is pushing me. How do you do that?
It is the influence of that purpose. That's why the other time I was defining leadership. And leadership is the capacity to influence other through vision. Motivated by passion, generated by conviction, ignited by purpose. So if you are able to influence, when people catches the fire of the purpose you carry, I want to tell you, you don't need to compel them to come, they come around. In fact, it is in doing that, either in kind or cash, you will be rewarded. Yes,
you will be rewarded. Your reward.
That's why I tell young people, because it is common. When you are doing something and you discover that you are not motivated, people are not, reaching out to you, or in another way, you've not been able to commercialize your talent or gifts or what you are doing. Some people may feel frustrated, and that's very, very wrong. You must continue in it. Continue in it. It is the advantage or the influence of what you are doing that draw people
to you.
That draw people to you. People will come from far and near to come and watch. Just imagine that the likes of AY or Tell You Babyface gather 1 million laughter. They'll tell you single seat 100K.
Yes, it's
couple 500K. VIP, VVIP. What are they talking?
That you have not heard.
I have not heard. What are they talking?
All right, sir. Let's look at this because I will want us to go on a short break after this very question before we come back to wrap up the session, and that's about the purpose-driven leader. Now, let's look at the challenges they are faced with and how can they overcome these challenges, because we have leaders and we have leaders. We have leaders who are leaders truly, but they do not have a purpose that drives them. So the challenges faced by these leaders and how they can overcome it.
A leader who have not discovered purpose is not a leader. It's only on a stroll.
Well, what can we call such person?
That's just a ceremonial leader. A ceremonial leader. That is called leadership without portfolio. You don't know what you are there to do. They just put you there. Because when purpose is discovered, leadership is born. A leader is born when you discover your gift. You can't have purpose without having a particular or specific gift. It is that gift that will determine your spot in the larger frame of the earth or of the world. Talk about Bill Gates now, you'll be talking about Microsoft. Talk about Aliko Dangote, you'll be talking about producing commodities, whatever. I can go on and on. So it is the discovery of your purpose and your gifting that help you to locate as a leader where you belong to. But when you don't find this, you are not yet a leader. Someone asked a question. He said, when do you start living the life that is meant for you to live? He said, is it when you are born or when you grow up? And I answered and said, it is when you find purpose that you start living the life you are meant to live. All the other one you have been living before is you are just occupying space. You are not making influence. You are not contributing anything to life until you find purpose, until you discover your gifts. It is when you discover this that leadership is born, because you know the area you fit in. There are many people in life now that are just occupying space. They are not making influence.
They are not making influence.
You must find what excites you, what consumes you. You must discover your passion. It will help you to determine your gifts. And this is a process of self-discovery. You must discover your hobby, what you have flair for, what make you smile, what give you pain, what make you cry. If you can discover these things, it will point you to the area of your leadership. But anybody who said is a leader without these qualities and features that I have outlined here is only occupying a space, and that's why we are where we are. Somebody just come from the blue, they say it's Mr. Integrity, and Mr. Integrity spent 8 years, they were just using him to amass their wealth. It's just I think the time has come that we need to call spade a spade. Don't just put somebody there or just elect it where he fits in. He has been doing certain things before, and all we have now is figurehead leaders. You just sit there, rankadede, baba, rankadede. That's what some people just want, not contributing anything, because leader is a problem solver. When Goodluck was complaining that the problem in Nigeria is too much, General Olusegun Obasanjo responded. He said, we know there is a problem already. That is why we elected you as a leader to solve the problem. Don't come and tell us that there is problem again. So as a leader, you are a problem solver. So if you are not doing this, you are not contributing this, you are just a failed leader. That's just a simple definition. And that is why between 1960 and now, we are where we are. We are where we are because many of those we elected in as leader, they are only intoxicated with that seat. I am the president of Nigeria, Federal Republic of Nigeria. That's what many people just want to be addressed with. They want you to add that to their appellation. But when it comes to discharging or executing their administrative role, they are mere non-entity. Non-entity, nothing to offer. And that's why you see that over time, the Nigerians started criticizing them. Recently, I was hearing, You do not they cry, you repair Lagos, you develop Lagos.
You will
Lagos
see more. Yes, that's what they are saying.
Lagos was not developed before. So,
we should.
One guy said he developed Lagos, but he destroyed Nigeria. No, you can see people. You can't stop people from talking. People will talk. They will express their own perspective of what is going on. And when you look
based
at
on their experience
and when you look at what is going on here now, you will all agree that it is true.
All right, we'll go on a short break. When we return, we will be looking at the administrative angle of being a purpose-driven leader. Please stay tuned. Being driven by purpose is something very, very pertinent in leadership because it helps shapes the way a leader plans, the way a leader organizes, direct and manage resources within an organization. And that's why it is very, very important for our leadership coach to, do justice to the, to that purpose-driven leader from the administrative angle. So you have the floor.
Now, if you observe now, the process of mentoring leaders through training and coaching is gravely lacking in an environment now.
Yes, exactly.
You are right. One of the outstanding obligations of a true leader is to produce another leader that will continue after him. But unfortunately, many of our leaders don't see that way. Once they are elected into office, the first thing they try to do is to silence the opposition party and to perpetuate their seats so that they won't steal their seat away. And by so doing, they are just occupying space and not discharging their major responsibility. Now, it is their duty to develop and train people. And on the other time, we are talking about personnel resources. That you have to be able to staff people to where they belong to. Gathering people around to help fulfill the goal and the vision that you have in play. Because a leader without a goal will live like a goat. And
a leader without a goal will live like a goat.
And you know that
I know Michael Armstrong is not really cool or comfortable being behind the camera so that he can actually join in the conversation, as much as so many people want to join the conversation via our studio line, which is 0813-370-1979, 0901-026 3710. One of this number is our WhatsApp line, and you can send your questions, your comments and observations to this very line. So Michael Armstrong, you will join him some other time. Sir, again you have the floor.
So since they don't develop, they don't prepare, there is no mentoring process. So therefore the future is either bleak or doom.
Bleak or doom.
So that is the tragedy we are facing now.
Tragedy.
Also, yes, it's a big tragedy. Also, instead of using the resources at their disposal, like financial and fiscal resources, to achieve their goals. Now, many of them are so greedy that they embezzle it. I've said that one of the major challenge and problem that has hindered the progress and development of the world is called greediness. And greediness I define as using the resources, the general resources, for personal interest or gain. Instead of using it to accomplish the vision or the goal of either the organization or a nation, the individual. You can see the level of money in individual account. I can remember a few years ago that one of our presidents wanted to borrow money from America, Buhari to be precise, and United States of America president told the president, he said, we don't have problem borrowing money, but we will tell you where your monies are lying, the account where they are. And I could see some names. some names were mentioned then where they are keeping the national money, and that's why we keep borrowing and looting.
Keep borrowing and looting.
Keep borrowing
That's
and
the
looting
word.
because we don't really understand the leadership administrative duty of using the resources at our disposal to achieve our major goal. Just imagine the scenario that happened recently. It still make me laugh that the government borrow money, started sharing. I think it's a good thing, it's a good thing, but it's just a bad debt. In business, it's a bad debt. They borrow money and share $100K to the Falcons.
Yes.
After Falcons, our basketballer too.
Yes, $100,000.
They share the money to them. Now in business terrain, that's a bad debt.
And this money is not being borrowed for the cause of empowering the people or
Just
boosting the economy or helping the healthcare sector. That was why I mentioned that. Why not give the healthcare sector
just
something?
to have some I think
yes, police also protest.
They protest that they who serve for 35 years, 30 years, they are not entitled to 10 million naira. And now you are giving out this kind of money out. That shows that our priority is wrong. Our value system is corrupted.
It's corrupted.
Yes.
I think that's the word.
Yes.
It's really corrupted. So, sir, how do you close on this very topic, the purpose-driven leader? Because I've gained a lot when it comes to administration. I think I've picked what I need to, and our viewers already have picked what they need to know. So, closing all of this, can you give us a very reputable and amazing remark, because I need to go over.
What I will say is this.
All right.
That when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. When you don't know the purpose of the office you are, the purpose of your life, you are bound to abuse it. So you must understand that you are a leader. You have power. Your gift is your power. You are in charge in the area of your gifting or your domain. So you have a leadership spot to fill in. To fill in. So you cannot afford not to discover, develop, and deploy your gift.
You cannot afford not to develop,
discover, develop, and deploy
your gift
because it is your gift that maketh room for you in life.
Because it is your gift that maketh room for you in life. I think I do not really have a nugget to close with, because he has already given us something that is so pertinent to the topic that we have been discussing. Rather, I would say purpose is the compass, and leadership is the journey with which you run your life or your business or whatever position you find yourself. You've heard it all from Dr. Sam Adebayo.